let's talk about 3 of my absolute favorite romance authors on Kindle Unlimited. First being my queen, Elsie Silver. She has 3 series available on Kindle Unlimited, the first of which being Off to the Races. Then we have Chestnut Springs, which if you haven't heard of it, you need to run right now. And if you haven't heard of it, have you been living under a rock? Because it's everywhere. And then the third being Rose Hill, which the 3rd book comes out in about a week when I'm filming this, and I could not be more excited. She writes the most beautiful small town romances. I love the found family elements that are in every single one of her series. You probably know her for writing cowboys, but she writes beautiful cowboys, but she also just writes the most perfect found family small towns. And then we have Miss Maggie Gates, who I somehow don't own any physical copies of her books, but all of her books are on Kindle Unlimited. She had a new release called Seven of Hearts. It's my current read on my Kindle, and it is a standalone, so it is the perfect place to dive into her writing if you haven't read anything by her yet. And then of course we have Liz Tomforty with the Windy City series, the absolute best professional sports romance series I've ever read in my entire life. Play Along is one of my comfort reads. I am obsessed with these characters. I relate to the female main character in this book so hard, and the male main character is one of my top book boyfriends of all time. The last book sadly comes out in May, and I could not be more excited. The things I would do to get an early copy of that. Anyway, these might be my top 3 authors on Kindle Unlimited right now for romance, but it is definitely not an exhaustive list, so let me know which ones are your favorites.